Hi there, students. To correlate, a verb. A correlation, the noun. And maybe correlated, the adjective. Okay, so if you correlate two things, you compare them, and you look at the relation or how the different characteristics of each one are related. Two things can be correlated. There is a link between two or more things. Okay, maybe there is a direct correlation, you increase one and the other increases, or there is a reciprocal correlation, you increase one and the other one decreases. So, for example, there is clearly a correlation between drugs and crime. Okay, so these two things are linked. Okay, so if two things, two numbers, two statistics are correlated, there is a relationship between the two of them. Maybe stress and heart disease are strongly correlated. There's a very close link between them. Yes, he did a report that correlated company earnings and the price of oil. I think the price of oil and company profits are very closely correlated. Okay, so there is a mutual relationship between the two. They correspond. Yeah, they compare to each other. So one thing depends on another. We use this verb to correlate particularly when one thing implies the other. Yeah. Okay. So to correlate, if one thing correlates with another, there's a connection between them. Maybe one thing causes the other, or a change in one of them causes a change in the other. Yeah. Okay, yes. The average salary per capita in a country normally correlates to the level of healthcare available for those people. The reduction in research is correlated to a loss of respect for that field. Okay, in jobs, salary and performance should be correlated. They should be connected. They should equate with each other. Yeah, and then you can correlate things. You work out the way in which they are connected one with the other, the way they influence each other. Okay, so these two things correlate. Maybe a good police officer collects all of the information and facts he can, and then he tries to correlate these to link them together, and that might well give him an idea of what happened and who did what. So notice a correlation. Two things can correlate highly or strongly or directly. It means you increase one and there is a very similar increase in another. Maybe this doubles and something correlated doubles as well. There can be an inverse correlation or a negative correlation. One increases, the other one decreases. But here there's still a relationship between these two different things. Okay? As to formality, I think I would give correlate probably a 6 in formality. I would say you could use it anywhere, but it does sound slightly formal. And then as to origin, well, it comes from co-relate. To relate means to have a connection between two things. Yeah, they react one to another, and between the two, so they relate between the two. And this comes from the Latin word relatus, which is from the verb refero, meaning to carry back or to report. Okay, so to correlate, I hope there's a correlation between the salary people earn and their ability to speak English as a second language. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye. for now. Correlate, correlation, correlate.